Young and the Restless. 5 couple swaps we need ASAP. Game-changing pairings fans are begging for. Young and the Restless finds trouble in paradise for some pairs in Genoa City, and also some pairings aren't really working out that well. So, we've got some couple swaps we'd like to see as we head into 2026 that could really shake things up on YNR. Will Summer Newman return to Young and the Restless to reunite with Kyle Abbott? The first couple we want to talk about is a reunion. I'd like to see Summer Newman, Allison Lanier, get back with Kyle Abbott, Michael Mueller. They've name-dropped Summer, Allison Lanier, many times recently, so that's a hint that Kyle's ex-wife may return to Genoa City. And let's be real, we need Summer back so she can slap some sense into her awful mother, Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford. We've seen Summer's mom spiraling for quite a while now, and Phyllis just keeps making one bad choice after the other. Phyllis has gone too far on YNR. This latest stunt where she stole Kane Ashby's Billy Flynn AI and gave it to Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, was just, let's be real, pure stupidity. And now Phyllis is trying to get Marchetti signed over to Summer to try and redeem herself in her kids' eyes. But Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, backed out because Phyllis is a selfish liar. So, I think Summer needs to come back to deal with Phyllis, but also they could reunite Harrison Locke, Redding Munsell's family. Now that Kyle has finally given up on Claire Grace Newman, Haley Aaron, that clears a path for Kyle to reunite with Summer, Allison Lanier. And if Allison Lanier doesn't want to come back, they could recast the role again. Young and the Restless. Summer's still hung up on Kyle. If you remember, she wanted Kyle before she went to Italy. She was still interested. So maybe if Summer comes back, Kyle will realize that he belongs with her. Kyle and Summer have been together for a long time. Off and on. You know, there's a soulmate vibe there. I won't say there's not. Also, Summer needs to rip Victor a new one for trying to destroy her son Harrison's legacy, because Jabot would fall to him. So maybe Summer can write her grandpa Victor a reality check as well. Noah Newman and Audra Charles, a YNR 2026 reunion prediction. The second couple we want to see happen is another reunion. That's Noah Newman, Lucas Adams, and his ex Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver. I mean, let's be real, Sienna Bacall, Tamara Braun, is not a great fit for Noah for a few reasons. Sienna is his mom, Sharon Newman's Sharon Case. Age for starters. You know, if Noah wants to start a family, adoption's the only way. Nothing wrong with adoption, but the age gap is a little problematic. But that's not the most problematic thing about Sienna. More importantly, she's married to psycho Matt Clark, Roger Howarth, who's fixated on destroying the Newmans and murdering Noah for cheating with Sienna. It's clear that Noah has this twisted crush on Sienna, but it's not something that's going to last. I feel like things started going badly with Aline Gwynn, Kelsey Wong, and Noah, and then he met Sienna, and maybe it was just some kind of rebound thing, a hot, experienced older woman, you know, something to try, something on Noah's bucket list, something because he and Allie were having problems. And we could see Matt try and kill Sienna, or she might die trying to stop Matt from killing Noah. And then there's the fact that when he ran into Audra, there were sparks and chemistry between them. I definitely think a reunion could be in the cards for Noah and Audra. Young and the Restless. Noah is perfect for Audra. I think Noah might be just who Audra needs to break her string of bad choices. The last time Noah was around, back when Rory Gibson was in the role, Audra made a play for him. And when she ran into him at the GCAC, Audra was checking out Noah. They had a little moment. There were some sparks there until Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, dragged his son away to deal with the Sienna and Matt mess. Now, I don't think Noah's new chick is going to stick around. She may live, she may die, but I do think he and Audra might spark in 2026. Shipping Adam Newman and Sally Spectra for a New Year romance on YNR. Another reunion that fans have been asking for and are more than ready to see is Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, and Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope. That would be a really nice gift for the new year. You know, Adam and Sally had a great love story. They complemented each other. Their chemistry was off the charts. Adam adored Sally. They made little baby Ava. And then Nick just had to get in the middle because that's how he is. He's a petty Betty. I mean, yeah, Adam caused issues when he split up with Sally trying to save her job. But if not for Nick's interference, I think Adam and Sally might have cleared that up pretty easily. And lots of fans still want to see them together. They still ship Adam and Sally. Plus, I fully expect Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, to let Sally down. It feels inevitable. I have no doubt Billy's going to backslide into his vengeful old self-destructive behavior and try and go after Victor again and completely blow it with Sally. Even Jack keeps saying he's worried that Billy wants the AI not to destroy it, but to use it. And of course, we know he'd use it on Victor. So, this could be foreshadowing about Billy going dark again. And if he lets Sally down, I'm pretty sure she'll leave Billy. And that would open the door for Sally to reconcile with Adam, which would make a lot of fans happy. Rumor has it the only reason Adam is with Chelsea Lawson Newman now is because Melissa Claire Egan has some sway with head writer Josh Griffith. But that's behind-the-scenes gossip. That's not written in stone. Will Billy Abbott and Chelsea Lawson Newman find their way back together on Young and the Restless? All right, but that does lead us to reconciliation number 4. Billy getting back with Chelsea Lawson Newman, Melissa Claire Egan. Right now, she's ready to walk away from Adam if he doesn't leave Newman Media and if he doesn't stop being Victor's puppet and attack dog. But that's easier said than done for Adam because his daddy issues are serious and he is desperate for Victor's approval. So, bottom line, Chelsea may have to walk away even though it would be hard on Connor Newman, Judah Mackey. Then again, the kid likes Sally and Billy, so I think he'd be okay with his parents rearranging their relationships again. If Chelsea left Adam, just as Billy is letting Sally down, and she has to dump Billy, that would pave the way for Chelsea to get back with Billy. A lot of fans liked them together. I liked them together. Plus, Billy saved Chelsea's life. He literally pulled her off a ledge. So, if Billy spiraled out, I could see Chelsea being there to bail him out and pull him back off a metaphorical ledge where Billy's ready to jump back into revenge against Victor. And Chelsea and Adam, let's face it, they're dull together and Billy's not good for Sally. The slow burn of Holden Novak and Claire Grace Newman in 2026 on Young and the Restless. All right, the fifth and final couple to talk about is not a reunion, but a new pairing that's been on a slow burn and kind of a will they, won't they. That's Holden Novak, Nathan Owens, and Claire Grace Newman, Haley Aaron. Now, obviously, they've hit the sheets, but he wants a romance, and she isn't right there. So I really like them together more than I liked Kyle and Claire together. And it looks like Holden has decided to tell Claire the truth about the guy he accidentally killed after Audra robbed that guy. I do think Claire will agree to keep what Holden did a secret. Claire might see she needs to back off this feud with Audra because if she doesn't, Holden's going to be collateral damage. Audra isn't going to go down without taking Holden down with her. Claire has no room to judge. And let's be real, Claire deliberately tried to kill her parents, her grandparents, and her uncle. Absolutely on purpose, hands-on. Meanwhile, Holden only accidentally killed the guy in the bar. So, that's the main reason I don't think Claire's going to judge Holden or hold it against him. And in fact, this could actually be a turning point for Claire and Holden where they get much closer because he's shown her how much he trusts her. Especially now that Kyle has given up pursuing Claire, and they seem to be done. Really done. That's why Holden asked Claire for a New Year's Eve date. Holden really likes her. He wants to take things further. He wants, to be her man. And I think Claire's going to want that also very soon. Let me know in the comments what couples you want to see get together in 2026 on Young
Today's shocking
and the
news
Restless.
of
Of the Young and the Restless. 5 couple swaps we need ASAP. Game-changing pairings fans are begging for. If you've been tuning into the Young and the Restless lately, you know the drama in Genoa City never sleeps. Love triangles, betrayals, secret affairs, and unexpected reunions dominate every episode. But sometimes, it's the pairings that fans don't see coming that keep the fanbase buzzing. Today, we're diving deep into 5 shocking couple swaps that Y&R fans are practically begging for. These are not just wild fantasies. These are the kinds of pairings that could shake up the show's landscape and give fans the jaw-dropping moments we live for. 1. Jack Abbott and Diane Jenkins. A twist we never knew we needed. Let's start with the obvious. Jack and Diane. These two have a history steeped in deception, heartbreak, and, yes, undeniable chemistry. Jack Abbott, the corporate powerhouse of Newman-esque proportions, has been stuck in cycles of failed romances and family drama. Diane, on the other hand, has always been the wild card, beautiful, cunning, and utterly unpredictable. Fans have been clamoring for a pairing that's both thrilling and catastrophic, and Jack/Diane fits that mold perfectly. Imagine Diane leveraging her charm to get under Jack's skin, only to see Jack trying and failing to resist her magnetic allure. This swap wouldn't just reignite old flames, it could completely disrupt Jack's world, pulling him out of the comfort zone of family loyalty and predictable routines. Moreover, think of the domino effect on the Abbott family. Victoria would be furious, Ashley would be scandalized, and Billy would have that "I told you so" smirk permanently plastered on his face. A Jack and Diane rekindling could redefine Genoa City's power dynamics, and fans are ready for the chaos. 2. Nick Newman and Sharon Newman, the redemption curve. Yes, we know, Nick and Sharon have a long, complicated history. But the potential for a reimagined romance is immense. Nick has been struggling with trust issues, heartbreak, and navigating the complexities of his family legacy, while Sharon has been through enough trauma to last a lifetime. Pairing them now, post-Fallout and post-redemption arcs, could create one of the most emotionally compelling storylines in years. Here's why fans are begging for it. Nick and Sharon have undeniable chemistry, but they've also grown individually. This is a different kind of love, one built on maturity and understanding, rather than the impulsive chaos of their past. With Adam Newman constantly scheming in the background and Phyllis Summers weaving her web of intrigue, the reintroduction of Nick and Sharon as a couple would bring both nostalgia and fresh drama. Imagine a storyline where Nick sees Sharon not as the impulsive woman of his past, but as someone who could truly be his partner. Meanwhile, Sharon, scarred but resilient, learns to trust Nick again. Their union could be the emotional anchor Genoa City desperately needs, and fans are ready to watch sparks fly. 3. Abby Newman and Chance Chancellor, a next-gen power couple. Abby Newman has always been one of the most dynamic characters on YNR. Smart, strong-willed, and endlessly dramatic, she's the perfect candidate for a new romantic twist. Enter Chance Chancellor, the charming, principled man who has navigated his own complex family dynamics. Pairing Abby with Chance isn't just about romance, it's about power, influence, and the ultimate legacy pairing. Fans have long debated, could these two create a relationship that's equal parts heart and strategy? Abby's fiery personality combined with Chance's grounded, reliable nature could generate some of the most satisfying tension Genoa City has ever seen. Throw in some classic Newman-Chancellor family rivalry, and we've got a recipe for drama that writes itself. The beauty of this couple swap lies in its potential for storytelling depth. Chance can be Abby's moral compass, while she challenges him in ways no one else could. The sparks would fly, the arguments would be explosive, and the reconciliation moments? Purely iconic. This pairing could also redefine Abby's storyline, taking her from the wild-card daughter of Newman Enterprises to a woman in control of her romantic and business destiny. 4. Victoria Newman and Adam Newman, dangerous liaisons. Now, here's a pairing that literally everyone is talking about. Victoria and Adam have a fraught history full of betrayal, secrets, and lust. But the potential for a dangerously good relationship is enormous. Adam's scheming ways combined with Victoria's ambition and fiery independence could result in a couple that fans simultaneously love and fear. This isn't about fluff romance, it's about powerful, tension-fueled drama. Imagine the boardroom battles, the clandestine meetings, the whispered promises in the middle of chaos. This is YNR at its finest. Victoria has evolved into a force of nature, and Adam, well, he's always been unpredictable, a true wild card. Their pairing could lead to some of the most jaw-dropping twists in the show's history. And let's not forget the fallout. Nick would be blindsided, Sharon would be heartbroken, and the Newman family could fracture in ways that set up storylines for months. Fans aren't just asking for Victoria and Adam together, they're demanding it, because this is the kind of high-stakes pairing that makes daytime television unforgettable. 5. Lily Winters and Devin Hamilton, the power and passion duo. Finally, we come to a pairing that is long overdue, Lily Winters and Devin Hamilton. Both characters have been through their share of heartache, but they've also grown into mature, dynamic adults. Their combination of intelligence, passion, and influence could make them one of the most compelling couples on YNR. Lily's career-driven mindset and determination to forge her own path perfectly complements Devin's journey of self-discovery and resilience. Together, they could navigate both romance and ambition in ways that feel authentic and fresh. Imagine the fan reactions. One minute they're passionately in love. The next they're navigating business intrigue, family drama, and the inevitable curveballs Genoa City throws their way. This swap could also provide a much-needed representation of modern relationships on the show. Partnerships built on mutual respect, shared goals, and deep emotional connection. Fans have long wanted to see these two together, and with the right writing, this could become one of the defining romances of the next era of YNR. Why fans are begging for these swaps. If you've been following The Young and the Restless, you know that Genoa City thrives on unexpected pairings. Every shocking couple swap brings renewed energy to storylines, reignites old rivalries, and gives the fanbase something to obsess over. Social media is already buzzing with theories. Fans are creating hashtags like hashtag Jack and Diane, hashtag Nick and Sharon Redemption, hashtag Abby and Chance, hashtag Victoria and Adam, and hashtag Lily and Devin, begging the writers to finally give these couples the airtime they deserve. Each pairing has the potential to reshape Genoa City in unique ways. Chaos, passion, and Abbott family turmoil. Nick and Sharon, emotional depth and a redemption arc that tugs at the heartstrings. Abby and Chance, next-gen power, ambition, and sizzling chemistry. Victoria and Adam, boardroom battles, secret liaisons, and dangerous drama. Lily and Devin, mature romance, resilience, and fan-favorite modern love. In short, these swaps aren't just fun, they're essential for keeping the show fresh, engaging, and unpredictable. Potential story arcs for each swap. Jack and Diane. Diane returns to Genoa City with a business agenda that clashes with Jack's empire. Their rekindled attraction becomes a weapon in corporate negotiations, blurring lines between business and pleasure. Nick and Sharon. After a turbulent separation, Nick and Sharon find themselves forced together due to a family crisis. Sparks reignite, but old wounds resurface, making every interaction a nail-biting roller coaster. Abby and Chance. Abby enlists Chance to help her with a business venture, and their professional partnership quickly turns personal. Family politics threaten their relationship, but their bond grows stronger with every challenge. Victoria and Adam. Victoria discovers Adam manipulating business deals behind her back, yet she can't resist his allure. Their cat-and-mouse romance combines lust, strategy, and betrayal, captivating viewers week after week. Lily and Devin. A shared project brings Lily and Devin together professionally, but their personal chemistry is undeniable. Obstacles, including family pressures and past heartbreaks, test their budding romance, keeping fans on edge. Fan reactions across platforms. The response on social media has been deafening. On Twitter, posts like, Jack and Diane are the chaos we deserve and Nick and Sharon redemption arc please are trending daily. Reddit threads are filled with speculation about how these swaps would impact existing storylines, while Instagram fan edits show imagined dates, secret rendezvous, and dramatic confrontations. These fan-driven campaigns highlight one undeniable truth. The audience is hungry for bold, unexpected pairings. YNR has always thrived on risk-taking in its romance storylines, and these swaps represent exactly that. A chance to shake things up while staying true to character dynamics. Conclusion. Genoa City needs a shake-up. The Young and the Restless has always been about high stakes, bigger-than-life emotions, and jaw-dropping drama. These 5 couple swaps, Jack and Diane, Nick and Sharon, Abby and Chance, Victoria and Adam, and Lily and Devin, aren't just wishful thinking. They're the kinds of storylines that could define the next chapter of the show, reigniting fan passion, and keeping Genoa City unpredictable. Whether it's old flames rekindled, redemption arcs explored, or new power couples emerging, these swaps offer endless possibilities for writers and viewers alike. The fans have spoken, the theories are trending, and Genoa City is ready for chaos. All it needs now is for the writers to pull the trigger. One thing is certain. If Y&R gives us these pairings, the next few months of episodes will be nothing short of explosive. And that's exactly what we watch daytime drama for. Heart-stopping, jaw-dropping, utterly addictive romance and the Restless intrigue. Spoilers Friday, January 2nd. Mariah haunted, Daniel's vow. Victor strategizes. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal there is no new episode on Thursday, January 1st. So, what is happening on Friday, January 2nd, 2026? Fans can expect Mariah Copeland, Cameron Grimes, to be haunted. Daniel Romalotti, Jr., Michael Grisady makes a promise. Plus, Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, helps Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, plot against Matt Clark, Roger Howarth. Keep reading, and let's talk about what is coming up in the CBS soap opera. Programming note. Some soaps will not be airing on New Year's Day. One of these includes Y&R. There will be a repeat airing for those who are interested. For those who just want fresh episodes, you will have to wait until Friday, January 2nd. So let's get started. Mariah Copeland haunted. Let's start off with Tessa Porter, Kate Fairbanks. The last time she tried to contact Mariah to wish her happy holidays, she got a weird text back. Mariah has checked out of the mental hospital. However, there is also an episodic photo showing Mariah staring into a mirror. Ian Ward, Ray Wise, stares back at her. With Mariah out of the hospital, I worry about what hallucination Ian will have her do. Tessa Porter moves on. As for Tessa, she can't put her life on hold forever. So, she has decided to explore her feelings for Daniel. Then, the two kissed and ended up in bed together just in time to ring in the new year. Nick made a deal with the villain. However, Matt told Detective Annie Stewart, Catherine Kresge, that he might not honor the terms. In addition, Matt also threatened to take Noah Newman's Lucas Adams' life, so stay tuned. Which storyline are you looking forward to seeing the most on Friday, January 2nd, 2026? Tessa says that she doesn't regret it. So, what does this mean for Tessa and Daniel's future? What if Mariah suddenly comes back? Daniel Romalotti, Jr.'s promise. The Young and the Restless spoilers for the next episode reveal that Daniel will make a promise to Tessa. Before they slept together, Tessa said she needed to feel loved. After their passionate encounter, Daniel will make a promise to her. Daniel knows how much it has torn Tessa apart to be shut out by Mariah. So, Daniel might swear that he will never shut her out of what's going on with him. Victor Newman strategizes. As for Victor, he will take a break from targeting Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, to focus on family matters. Victor and Nick will work together to figure out what to do about the Matt situation. Young and the Restless spoilers. Friday, January 2nd. Mariah haunted, Daniel's vow. Victor strategizes. The town of Genoa City is about to be set ablaze with suspense, heartbreak, and shocking revelations on Friday, January 2nd. Fans of The Young and the Restless, brace yourselves, because the upcoming episode promises twists that will leave you gasping, shaking your heads, and talking nonstop about the shocking developments. From Mariah Copeland confronting her past, to Daniel Romalotti making a vow that could change his life forever, and Victor Newman once again weaving his signature web of strategy, this episode is shaping up to be unforgettable. Let's dive into the latest spoilers, scene by scene, and break down what viewers should expect. Mariah haunted by a past that won't let go. Friday opens with an emotionally charged storyline for Mariah Copeland. The usually confident and self-assured Mariah is thrown into turmoil as she faces ghosts from her past, both literal and metaphorical. Spoilers hint that Mariah will experience unsettling visions that force her to confront unresolved trauma and choices that she thought were long behind her. Viewers can expect intense scenes where Mariah finds herself questioning everything she thought she knew about herself. These haunting experiences are more than simple paranoia. They are deeply rooted in unresolved family issues, betrayals, and secrets that continue to ripple through her life. The emotional weight is compounded by her protective instincts over her loved ones, especially as she fears her past mistakes might endanger them. What makes Mariah's storyline even more compelling is the timing. Her haunting is not happening in isolation. It coincides with major power plays in Genoa City, which could bring her personal struggles into contact with corporate and familial drama. Expect moments of raw vulnerability, tears, and explosive confrontations as Mariah navigates this emotional minefield. Fans are buzzing online about how this storyline could hint at a deeper revelation, possibly linking back to her family secrets and long-standing mysteries surrounding her identity. The question fans are asking themselves, will Mariah finally face the truth, or will her haunted past continue to cast shadows over her present? Friday's episode is the perfect storm for her character development, and it looks like no one in Genoa City will remain untouched by the fallout. Daniel's vow, a turning point in his life. Meanwhile, Daniel Romalotti is preparing for a life-altering decision. Spoilers reveal that Daniel will make a heartfelt vow, one that could redefine his relationships and his path in Genoa City. After a series of emotional ups and downs, Daniel finds himself at a crossroads where the choices he makes could have long-lasting consequences. Daniel's vow is not just about love. It's about self-assertion, responsibility, and a desire to regain control over his life. Viewers can anticipate emotionally charged scenes where Daniel opens up about his struggles, his fears, and his hopes for the future. This is a turning point for him. Daniel is no longer content to be reactive or let the actions of others dictate his life. Instead, he's ready to take a stand and define his own destiny. This moment is likely to be intertwined with key characters such as Amanda Sinclair, Lily Winters, and his closest allies and rivals in Genoa City. Expect sparks to fly as his vow challenges others to confront their own secrets and agendas. Daniel's actions will undoubtedly ripple through the city, affecting everyone from business titans to his personal connections. Fans should pay close attention to the nuances in Daniel's scenes, his emotional expressions, his hesitations, and his ultimate resolve. Soap enthusiasts know that vows in Genoa City are rarely simple. They often come with hidden motivations and unexpected consequences. Could Daniel's pledge lead to reconciliation, or will it ignite a new wave of conflict? Friday's episode will provide the answers, and it's shaping up to be a pivotal moment in the Romalotti family saga. Victor Newman strategizes, the mastermind at work. No Genoa City drama would be complete without the scheming, calculating presence of Victor Newman. On Friday, spoilers indicate that Victor will be deep in strategy mode, orchestrating moves that could reshape the business and personal landscapes of Genoa City. Whether it's a corporate power play, a family maneuver, or a combination of both, Victor is always thinking 3 steps ahead, and Friday will be no exception. Viewers can anticipate scenes where Victor interacts with both allies and adversaries, carefully weighing every decision. His conversations will be layered with double meanings and subtle threats, reminding everyone that the Newman Empire is his to command. Fans of Victor will recognize his signature blend of charm, intimidation, and strategic genius, qualities that make him one of the most compelling figures on The Young and the Restless. Victor's scheming is likely to intersect with Mariah's haunting and Daniel's vow. Could he use Mariah's vulnerability as leverage? Will Daniel's newfound determination challenge Victor's authority or align with his vision? Spoilers tease that these storylines will collide in ways that are both unexpected and shocking, demonstrating just how intertwined the fates of Genoa City's residents are. Social media is already buzzing with speculation. Fans are debating whether Victor's next moves will secure his dominance or inadvertently set off a chain reaction that could threaten his empire. Given Victor's history, no one is safe, and Friday's episode promises to deliver tension, surprises, and that signature Newman ruthlessness that viewers have come to expect. Tension between Mariah and key players. Adding another layer to Mariah's storyline, spoilers hint at intense interactions with key players in Genoa City. Mariah's haunting experiences will not go unnoticed, and some characters may try to manipulate or exploit her vulnerability. For instance, while some will offer support, others might have their own hidden agendas. The drama is expected to escalate as Mariah navigates these treacherous waters, creating moments of suspense and emotional intensity that fans love. This dynamic will not only test Mariah's resilience, but could also ignite new alliances and rivalries. Audiences are particularly excited to see how Mariah will respond to those who attempt to interfere in her life, whether out of concern or opportunism. Friday's episode will showcase her strength, intelligence, and emotional depth, ensuring that viewers remain deeply invested in her journey. Daniel's vow, romantic sparks, and dramatic consequences. While Daniel's vow is deeply personal, it's also expected to have significant ramifications for romance and relationships in Genoa City. This could set the stage for romantic fireworks, reconciliations, and even betrayals. Soap fans know that a vow in Genoa City rarely remains private, and Daniel's commitment could trigger jealousy, secrets, and shocking reactions from those around him. Dramatic confrontations, passionate declarations, and emotionally charged moments as Daniel's vow ripples across his personal and professional circles. This storyline is likely to reignite existing tensions while introducing new layers of drama, keeping viewers on the edge of their seats. Victor's power play. Business and beyond. Victor Newman's strategy is not limited to personal drama. He's also focused on Genoa City's business landscape. Friday's spoilers suggest that Victor could be maneuvering to gain leverage in key corporate battles. Whether it's the Newman family business, rival companies, or sensitive information, Victor's next moves will demonstrate why he's considered a master strategist. These business machinations are expected to intersect with personal drama, creating a high-stakes environment where every decision carries weight. Viewers can anticipate tense boardroom confrontations, clever schemes, and the subtle psychological warfare that Victor excels at. His presence ensures that Friday's episode will be a complex interplay of strategy, emotion, and suspense. Cliffhangers that will leave fans talking. Friday's episode is shaping up to be packed with cliffhangers that will leave fans speculating over the weekend. Mariah's haunting could culminate in a shocking revelation, Daniel's vow may be tested in unexpected ways, and Victor's strategies are likely to set off a domino effect that impacts multiple storylines. The Young and the Restless excels at ending episodes with tantalizing twists, and January's 2nd promises to deliver on this tradition. Social media is already abuzz with predictions. Fans are theorizing about Mariah's visions, Daniel's next moves, and the extent of Victor's influence. The episode is designed to spark conversation, debate, and speculation, ensuring that fans remain deeply engaged with every twist and turn. What fans are saying. The online buzz is electric. Fans are sharing their theories about how these storylines will unfold, who will emerge victorious, and who might face devastating consequences. Social media platforms are filled with predictions, memes, and heated discussions, reflecting just how invested viewers are in Genoa City drama. Many fans are particularly excited about Mariah's storyline, expressing hope that she will confront her past and emerge stronger. Others are focused on Daniel, speculating on who will be affected by his vow and how it could reshape relationships in town. Victor, as always, dominates conversations, with viewers debating whether his schemes will succeed or backfire spectacularly. The engagement surrounding Friday's episode demonstrates the enduring appeal of The Young and the Restless. Its ability to intertwine complex character arcs, high-stakes drama, and unexpected twists keeps audiences captivated episode after episode. What to watch for? Mariah's emotional journey. Fans should watch closely for moments where Mariah confronts her fears and past trauma. Her interactions and decisions will likely influence multiple storylines. Daniel's bold move. His vow is a turning point. Observe the reactions from key characters and how it might disrupt existing alliances or spark new ones. Victor's strategy. Every conversation, glance, and move Victor makes could have hidden implications. Expect subtle power plays that will affect both business and personal dynamics. Intertwined storylines. Friday's episode will weave Mariah, Daniel, and Victor's arcs together, creating moments of suspense, tension, and drama that fans won't want to miss. Cliffhangers and shocks. Be ready for jaw-dropping moments, as secrets may surface and relationships could shift in ways viewers never anticipated. Final thoughts. Friday, January 2nd, promises to be a must-watch episode of The Young and the Restless. Mariah Copeland's haunting, Daniel Romalotti's vow, and Victor Newman's strategic maneuvers are set to collide in a spectacular display of drama, suspense, and shocking revelations. Fans should buckle up for intense emotions, powerful confrontations, and twists that will keep them talking well into the weekend. This episode is a perfect reminder of why The Young and the Restless remains a staple of daytime television. Its ability to deliver multi-layered drama, character depth, and plot lines that are as unpredictable as they are engaging. Friday's installment is shaping up to be a high-octane mix of heartbreak, strategy, and shocking surprises, an episode that fans will remember and discuss for weeks to come. As Genoa City teeters on the edge of chaos, one thing is certain: Mariah, Daniel, and Victor are at the center of the storm, and viewers will not want to miss a single moment of the action. Stay tuned, Y&R fans. Friday's episode is going to be one for the history books.